Hello everybody, and today we are taking a look at the Soosootoys Casino Agent, better known as Wolverine Patch, or Patch Wolverine, I suppose. Now, I usually talk about Hot Toys. We don't really do Soosootoys or third-party companies, but because it's Deadpool Wolverine inspired, and because I'm an absolute Wolverine lover, and because, you know, it's a magical franchise and series, we're going to talk about them. Now, Soosootoys have... I don't know if they've said if they're going to do more than this. I don't know the ins and outs. But I know for $165 for something that's supposedly coming out in June of this year, this might be a fantastic thing to pick up. Now, you are seeing there exclusive 300 pieces. I don't know what the sellings of Soosootoys is like. I don't know if it's going to sell out immediately. I don't know how we're looking in terms of that. I don't know how busy it's going to be. So if you want to pick one up, you absolutely can. I saw something on TNS Figures. I don't know where else you can buy them, but I'm seeing photos all over Instagram, and because variants are coming out for Hot Toys Wolverines, this is something to really look at here. The tailoring looks lovely. I don't know if the head swaps are going to be swappable between Hot Toys and Soosootoys. I certainly hope so, and I hope that patch can come off so we can do some like kit bashing and swaps. But if not, this is a beautiful head sculpt. Good quality. The paint's a bit different compared to Hot Toys, different styles, but I think overall this is a stunning figure.
Something to keep in mind with this as well is that as it's not a superhero suit, it's a tailored suit.
This thing's going to pose like a dream in the fact of you can leave it in those poses forever. Now it looks like there's some texture on that tuxedo suit and cummerbund, so maybe that might like fray a little over time, but these poses should be able to be kept in those poses much longer. Now, the base is your standard Soosootoys base, which I think is a copy from a Hot Toys base or something like that, if I remember rightly. But it doesn't matter, Soosootoys have made it their own, it's stunning. But it's a very, I don't want to say basic release, because you do get a few extras like a drink.
But to be honest, you get more than I would expect. And it's looking nice. Casino Agent's a bizarre name. I think that name is going to show up on the base.
I don't think it's going to be called Patch for legal reasons, because technically... this isn't a legal figure, so if you're a little naughty, this might be fun. But once again, for $165, I'll take the hit, legally speaking. But the license, you know, I don't think they own it, so they're just going for it, and it's magical. But no, this looks like a beautiful release. The tailoring looks nice. The body looks big and bulky, Hugh Jackman bulky. But I think it'll look nice next to your Deadpool. I think it'll fit nicely. Whether it'll look similar to Hot Toys Wolverines or not is a completely different question. They haven't put any like side-by-sides because, you know, they're not out yet. But even so, why would you put your side-by-side with competition? Speaking of competition though, I don't know if Hot Toys are going to make a patch. I don't know if they're going to make one to compete or if they're just going to leave it free, because obviously we are getting variant Wolverines from Hot Toys. I've done a little speak about the Age of Apocalypse one, so I'll put a link to that down below if you want to watch it. But this is a striking figure. I think it's going to pop nicely on your shelf or wherever you display them. At the very least, though, more Hugh Jackman Wolverine content I absolutely adore. So, once again, $165. As I saw on TNS Figures, I don't know what the price is going to be like anywhere else. Also, as it's an exclusive, for $165 for something that's potentially either going to sell really well or not well at all, it's a beautiful price, especially comparing it to Hot Toys. But I've got to say, I'm once again also tempted to pick up this release as well. I've picked up the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. This might have to join the collection as well, because I love me some variants. But you gotta let me know your thoughts. You gotta let me know if you're feeling it too. Much love, everybody. LFG, baby. Let's... I'll not swear for, you know, monetization reasons. Give me the... No, we'll not continue that. Anyway, beautiful figure. Let me know your thoughts. And what do you think of Soosootoys? I've pre-ordered a few, but I've never actually had any in hand, so see what happens.